What's going on, Rolf's Ravens? Yes, I come up with a name. Rolf's Ravens. I can dig it. So what's going on, guys? Today we're going to talk about torches. No, not the ones you light and chase ogres down the road, but the ones you use pretty much every day in your life, trying to find something under the couch, the nut or bolt you drop down in the engine, or the one you just take to work and use because you're old and blind and can't see. Anyway, let's start out with some history. Back in the day, before they had like torches like we have today, they had the one always in your mom and dad's drawer, the plastic one, take two double D batteries, big sloppy things, worked half the time or not. But my flashlight or torch was more like this one. Yeah, this is what we carried in our trucks and our cars and all that happy stuff. This is a Brinkmann Q-Beam, Big Max, 300,000 CP, which stands for candle power. Now, I don't know what the lumens would be. I would have to do a conversion, which I think we could probably do if I would have brought my other phone. I'll get back to you on that. But yeah, I have no idea what the conversion would be. I would almost guess if that one there's 700 looms, then this would probably be 7,000. I don't know. But it sure the hell ain't 300,000 looms. But yeah, this is what we carried back in the day to see far, far, far away. I'm sure some of you remember these and use these and spotting deer. Some states you're not allowed to spot deer. Some states you are. But you're not allowed to do it so many weeks before deer season and so on and so on. And at the same time, you may not, under any circumstances, have a pew-pew in the vehicle while you are spotting wildlife. In most states. I don't know how your state is. Your state might be wide open where you can hunt at night with a spotlight, like Indian reservations, which I have witnessed several times. They can do whatever they want to hunt. They can use grenades if they want to. So today we have the Olight. This is the big one. The one that everybody wants, not this particular light. I'm speaking of the company. And this is my first Olight. This is the Olight S2R Baton 2. And what's it say under there? Serial number 3994. And under the clip, it says something. That's just crap. But yeah, I was really impressed with this. What does it say on the front? There we go. 1150 lumens on high. CRI is 70. What the hell that means? OCT, or is that CCT? CCT is 750K. So I wonder if that's candle power, that CCT. I bet it would be, especially at 750K. So if that's 300K, and this is what now, 11? So that's 7,500. 750K. I don't know. Anyway, this was my first Olight, and I was rather impressed. This has a magnetic clip for the charging, also to stand if you want to plug it anywhere. But yeah, these just automatically slap to it, and then you plug it into your favorite charging block. And when the little thing goes from red to green, also has a lanyard hole for a small type lanyard, thin, which I don't trust, so I take them off. And it has like a frag pattern, and it is grippy. Also has a clip for the pocket and the hat, so if you want to throw it on your hat and use it raccoon hunting or possum hunting or maybe alligator, you got that. And it still works to this day. I looked this one up. They're anywhere from 7 to 8 years old. And this one still functions rather well. 3 settings plus that one. So it's pretty much the same as what you get today on your Olights, about this size. But yeah, this is by far my second best favorite, even though it's an older model. And I'll get into that here in a second. And my camera keeps moving. Stop that or you will be destroyed. So there's that. Then we get into these minis. Now this is the smallest one I have. And you turn it for on and high, 2 settings, like a looking around the chair or something, and then maybe outside looking for your dog kind of thing. And this is a IR2 EOS Olight. And I like this for the pouches, EDC pouches. This is what I like to carry in my EDC pouch. This one is similar, but it has a hidden feature. If you turn it this way, it kind of on a spring, and that's where you put your USB-C charger. And I think that one too. I didn't show you that one on that, did I? Let's see here. Yep, this one too. Okay, so it's just a little smaller version of this one. And this one is of course, it has neat little tribal symbols all over it from some faraway land with O's and I's and O's. Where's your model number, you little punk? I don't see it. Of course, on the back, it tells you which way to turn it. We can get it focused. But you're high and low. And you just kind of screw it back in and you operate it like the last one. Low, high, low, high, low, high. So yeah, that's a cute one. And then Barbie's, hers is a little bigger yet. And hers has got some kind of weird shrubbery. Looks like palm. Little palm trees. That must be why she stole it from me. And let me see, how do you charge this one? I think this is battery charged, if I remember right. You screw off something or another. Let me see, yeah, this one you charge. Nope, you do not charge this one. Very interesting. This one is just a AAA. Interesting. The other ones you can charge and the larger one you can't. Okay, copy that. Well, you know, they have all kinds of designs, and some people like maybe just using their own battery. Some people like to charge them. This one here is one of my other favorites. It's probably third in line. This is a 3T2. OD green, of course, my favorite color. And it has the 3 settings as well, if you can get them to work, ever. This button's a little weird. It always has been since it came out of the box. I don't know. You think you just hold it down and it would change like the rest of them, but this one, yeah, see, now we got it. Anyway, it works fine once you get it outside. It has to be outside. And then these. Now, like I said, I like OD green. I like tactical stuff. And for a long time, probably 4 years, if not longer, I have voiced my opinion to Olight. I want a red tactical light. I want a red tactical light. Guess what? Olight finally gave me one. And it does that too, if you don't hit the right button. But anyway, it does stay on. There we go. There is the red tactical light. Now, we use these in the military for lots of things, especially at night, for reading maps, compasses, maybe finding your chow or your buddy. They can be easily concealed, cupped, and throughout the years. Now, I'm not sure about the last 10 or 20 years, but last I knew, this was still the norm for military use. But with all the new night vision and heat tracking drones and everything else, I really don't recommend any light if you get caught in a situation where you know there's people around with night vision looking for your butt. So, but yeah, I had to have one, got one, love this little thing. I clip it on my backpack when I go rucking, and it stays right there. Click it on, move my body, it goes with me. But yeah, a couple settings on this one as well. Yeah, you just hold it in on each stage. You got 3 of them plus a red light. And then they went and said, well, you know what? People are saying this. People are saying that. We need to do this. We need to do that. So they come out with this thing. The Oclip Pro, which works basically as much as that. It just has a couple more brightness things and a switch for flood or beam. You know, I'm sure most of you know about this one by now. And it does an SOS strobe. And then high, low, medium. And then somewhere on this one, I can't remember how do you get to the red tactical on this one. It also has a red tack. There it is. There's the red tack. Now, I kind of like this one better on the red tack because as you can see, it's more concentrated, not more of a flood. This is more of smaller beam, and the smaller the better, in my opinion. So yeah, I do like that one better. But after I had this one for a while, I still like the literal one. So I gave this one to Barbie, and I kept this one. And this one ain't very tactical anyway, unless I painted it, which I really don't like doing to my stuff unless I necessarily have to. But yeah, this one being as big as it is, I found it, the ease of use wasn't there as much as this one. This one was pretty standard, pretty basic, in the dark. You ain't got to mess with switches, buttons. You know, I just like this one better. Then I got into this one. This is a newer one of my collection. This is the Olight Diffuse. Now this one has a battery you take out and you charge. And the battery has a little red light on it to indicate your charging status. And it will turn green once it's charged. First, I loved this light. I really did. But then I found a few problems with it. One, it's really smooth. I mean, it's polished smooth. There is no grip, nothing, as you can wisely see. It's very easy to follow the hand. Yes, it has a lanyard. Why don't you use the lanyard, dummy? Well, I'll tell you why. Because when you first grab a flashlight in the heat of emergency, you don't think about lanyard. And here's the other problem. Then you're doing this to find the button because it's not really recessed enough to where oh, there it is. So you're kind of scrambling around for the button. And it does the same thing as most Olights do. You got, you don't get anything with a battery in it. Anyway, it has low, medium, high 700 looms. The back unscrews. That's how you get your battery out. It's waterproof. Got a big old gasket in there. And the other problem I have is there's no clip. No clippy available. I tried making a clip, but once you ever bend a clip, as you can normally realize, they don't like to stay. They've lost their bendability. You know what I mean. They lost their temper. So yeah, I'm a little miffed with this one now. I still like it though. I want to like it, but it's got great, even the 700 up on high. It has kind of a beam flood kind of in between. You know, I like the size. I like the way it feels in the hand with the octagon shape. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, whatever. But like I said, there's no grip. And it's fallen out of my hand several times. And then, of course, I gave it to Barb one day, and she had the same problem. Why do you turn it on? Especially in the dark, you can't see nothing. Now, if this was to stay light, like say if it had a sensor to where you're in the dark and you touch it, and maybe this little ring around there, which does light up, like would come on real lightly or something. That'd be cool. Oh, light. If you use that, 3% is all I require. But yeah, you know, or if it's a heat sensor or something that would make that light up so you could find it a lot easier, or at least bring the damn thing up 16th of an inch or something so you could find it. I mean, it's smooth over. You can barely, it's like maybe a scratch in is what it feels like. But yeah, it's the diffuse. Like I said, I really like this light. Now, most of these lights here, except for this one, it's obsolete. And this one, they run anywhere from 12 to 15, depending on what day. These are like 10, 12. This one was originally like 30 when it came out. Now it's dropped down to like 25-ish. This one here is up around 40 still, but they do have another one now, which is so you got the OLED Clip, the OLED Clip Pro, and the OLED Supreme or some shit. But anyway, there's a new one. And then you have your like dollar store type that I buy for the youngins. Now, this flashlight here, it's made out of aluminum. It's got a clip, removable. It's got nice melling to where you can grip it. Little pockets where you can grip it. The button's nice and smooth, unlike somebody else I know over here, Mr. Greenbud, where it's real grindy, sticky, but I still like it because it's green, which is retarded, but whatever. You know, and then you got something like this you can pick up for $4.99, made out of aluminum, waterproof, you know. It does the same thing as that one. Well, maybe it does. I don't know. But yeah, it's about dead. Needs a new battery. Non-rechargeable on that one. And then you have one here. This is a, what's that tool company called? The cheap tool place. Harbor Freight. Thank you. And what I liked about this one is, yeah, it's kind of big. And, but this is a Mechanic's Dream flashlight here because it extends. And not only does it extend, you can go underneath and kind of look around things, you know. And it's pretty bright with a new battery in it. And it's pretty tight. Got a clip, got some milling. Easy to use button. Not sure if it has any positionings. It's got 3 LEDs in it, but I'm not sure. I haven't really messed with it. This is something that was just given to me not long ago. But yeah, it's usable. There's always use for it. Let's see. And then we have this one. Now, this next one I'm going to show you. A lot of you, not your newer people, but a lot of you people know who it is and what it is. This one I won on a 2,500 GAW giveaway from CDC back when CDC was still CDC. But this is their version of a flashlight. Torch, whatever you want to call it. I like to call them torches because it pisses people off. And it's dead, of course. And this one here, you got to, well, we can do it. I was always afraid of messing up the thing because this clip is really atrociously big. That's all I'm going to say about the clip. Yeah. And you recharge this one by plugging it in. So, and I think I'm going to leave that out because there's no use of putting a dead battery back in a flashlight or torch. But it's interchangeable. This thing here pulls out, this pink thing or whatever, mauve, whatever you want to call it. And you can put like whatever color they have. I don't even think you can get them. Or what I was told, everything's sold out. So the inserts, good luck. It's a neat flashlight. Scale to 1 to 10, which I really need to start using because I like to scale from 1 to 10. I'd give this a 7. They were kind of pricey in the beginning. Like I said, they're long gone, so you probably get one on a secondary for $20 or something. But originally, I think they were $80 when they first come out. I do like that though. I like the way that, but they could have made it a little thinner and still do that. I do. I really do like that. I like the way it fits your thumb. Great milling. Interesting motif about it. Yeah, they had 3 positions, if I remember correctly. Basically, it works like the rest of them. Now I have one more, but I'm going to have to do a magic trick. Now this one here in front of you, this one was given to me about 10 years ago. It's bigger than EDC, and I don't use this for EDC, even though it is meant for EDC, and even though it says Policia on it. And it's 25 million what? We have never figured out what 25 million of it is. But it does have some cool ghost skulls in it. And it's got some things back here, like dirt. So what happens when you give things, oops, keep beating these flashlights up. But yeah, it has an indicator here, a switch for on and off. Now the on and off, and it charge it by a 2-prong old style type charger. Although it still to this day holds a charge and works rather well. But this on and off is not for the light. This on and off, as if you can see, this thing has a weird metal ring around it. And if you touch that, and that, and that, well, let's just say you don't like things for a few minutes. Now, I don't know what YouTube standards are, and I'm not going to light her up, but y'all get the drift. It will light up. And it's lit me up a couple times by accident. So, yeah. Pretty cool flashlight. A buddy of mine gave it to me. Love him dearly. It's Mr. Skinner. Me and Mr. Skinner have been friends for 50 years. Am I 60 now? Okay, not 50. 45 anyway. Mid-teens I met him. Early teens. But yeah, he just lives not too far from me now, which was kind of a fluke. I was in the hospital for a week with the stroke. Or was that the mild heart attack? I can't remember. One of the two. And I was on Facebook, and he happened to be on Facebook, and Facebook just happened to throw up one of them things. Do you know this person? And he saw me in the hospital and drove his little butt right up here and took care of me and took me home. And we used to go to the mountains every summer for a summer raid. But then he got ill. And we went, 4 years? 4 years. 4 years we went. And like I said, we got old and sick. But, yeah. So anyway, that's my little torch collection. I hope you all really hated this video, because probably about as much as I did making it. I don't mind making videos. I just really think it's retarded to talk to yourself. But, yeah, there they are. That's my type of torches that I use for EDC, use for whatever type of things we need to use it for. And that's pretty much it. So Ralph's Ravens, I sign off. Have a beautiful day. Love you. Take care. Have a good one.